It's a beautiful, beautiful fall spring day. Right. We are going to move the camera. So, have to move over here. I'm going to be working over here anyway because the neighbor decided to come out just then and there, and he is a very loud man. So today I'm taking advantage of this fall spring. We have had it for maybe 2 weeks now, which is unbelievable. Normally we have it for like a few days into a week tops, and then our snow comes back, or ice, or whatever. So here in the Pacific Northwest, for those of you who are new, I am in the Pacific Northwest in Oregon. I am zone 8B, and it is changing. When I went to order sweet potatoes, they said my zone was 9. Something, it was A or B, I don't know, but it was 9. And that's a little alarming. Maybe that means a longer growing season, but that will mean things will get hotter sooner, and we're gonna wait for the plane to go by. I'll just do a disclaimer. If you hear any noise, any lawnmowers, any planes, any trucks, sirens, anything, that's because we're in the backyard of the urban setting. So yes, we're gonna have noise. Anyway, so here we are. I'm going to mend the raised beds here that I put up. I put them up last year. I bought them thinking they were smaller, and I had to make room, find a spot for them. So this is the perfect setting. And I'm thinking I'm gonna mend them for squash in the back, sweet potatoes, and russet potatoes. And maybe I will show you the updates. Well, I've already showed you. But if you're new here, I will show you the garlic and the kale and the cabbages that went through a pretty big freeze in January. By the way, Indecisive Gardener, Stacy here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Hi friends. I just discovered that I wasn't filming, but I put rabbit poop into my garden beds for fertilizer, because it's a cold fertilizer. That's a different story, but basically you don't have to age it. You can just put it right directly onto your beds and it will work. So, but we have rabbit fur, and I find that there's a lot of worms on it. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the worms are digesting the rabbit fur. Maybe it's a type of carbon, I don't know. But yeah, there's worms in there. I'm not going to remove it then. I'll continue to just be lazy and leave the fur in with the poop. So you'll see here that I have 2 soils. One is a garden bed soil to fill up the garden beds, and the other is a planting mix, which is a multi-purpose soil. Last year I used the planting mix and it worked out wonderfully. I had so many volunteers coming out of that soil. I definitely wanted to buy it again this year, even though I do have my own compost. That is 3 cubic feet that I'm trying to lift. The compost I have aging will be used at a later date when I find it necessary. Probably in the late spring, early summer. I just want to give a big thanks to the Lord for creating false springs. It's not caused from climate change. It is not a new phenomenon. It is something that has been occurring for eons. Ever since I can remember, even as a child, there has always been a fall spring. And then winter comes back for a couple months, and then we're into a real spring that lasts maybe a month, and then we're into summer. During the fall spring is a good time to go buy those daffodils and those tulips. It gives gardeners that chance to get their hands dirty into the soil and just get that satisfaction before the winter hits again. God gives us just a little taste of it so we don't go too stir crazy. You'll see that I am covering up with mulch. It is straw. It's not hay. It's just regular straw that I buy from a local feed store. I think the last time I bought some, it cost about $6 a bale. I'm pretty sure it's probably more now because I haven't bought it in a couple years. One bale lasts this small garden a long time. And I am reusing it this year just because I just don't have time to go to the feed store. Mulch will not only keep the weeds down in the spring, but it will keep the ground warm during the winter. Other than straw, you could use bark chips, shredded bark, evergreen, anything loose, leaves, any kind of organic material. It acts like insulation. So it looks like my camera keeps turning itself off. I know it does it after 20 minutes, but it's only been 5 minutes and it's turning off, so hopefully I have enough for a video here. We'll make it work. So for all of you that have grown to know me, you'll note that I'm not as strong as I used to be. However, I'm much stronger than I was last summer, at the end of last summer, when my thyroid was not working. My T4 wasn't converting into T3. They switched me to Armor NP thyroid, and no longer am I on levothyroxine or Synthroid. Even though I'm not 100%, I'm telling you, I feel so much better. I have more energy. I seem happier. People are noticing. I'm not as bloated. I've lost some weight. Not as much as I want, but I'm working on it. Maybe I should make a video on NP thyroid. I think that would be a good topic because I really encourage people to switch. If you're having problems with conversion, then that is the medication for you. I could also make a video on the different vitamins I'm taking because vitamins are very essential when it comes to thyroid. And I have a seed haul that I want to share from MI Gardener, so there'll be another video coming up. I'm really excited about making that one. Let's see if you turned off now. Okay, I think I found out the reason my SD card is full. I didn't know it was recording onto the SD card. I thought it was going directly to the phone. So we're going to have to fix that problem. You'll be able to see the planting mix a little bit better. I'm not sure where you'll be able to buy it where you live, but here it's at a local place that is only regional. So Hopefully you can buy this elsewhere because it is really good stuff. I'm thinking in this garden bed, this is where I'm going to put the peas, at least in the back and up the trellis. In front, I'm not sure what I'm going to plant, but I do know eventually there's going to be squash in there. Last year I had nasturtiums and garlic. They worked quite well together as companion plants. You'll see that I finished mulching the 2 small square beds, and next I am covering up the pea bed. That sounds funny, pea bed. Anyway, with cardboard, because I have no more straw to mulch with. Okay, so yes, I was having problems with the SD card, and a lot of footage didn't get filmed. So I got it so it's going to the eternal storage, and we'll fix it when I get in the house. But I want to show you what's next. I already mended the beds, but now I'm going to rescue the strawberries that have volunteered from the in-ground garden area and put them in the green stock. You'll see here are the volunteer strawberries, and yeah, we're gonna get those up and out of here. This green stock has seen better days. It has been out here all winter, but we're gonna plug them in and hope for the best. Probably put a little bit of worm castings or fertilizer in there too. I'm just realizing how tall this sunflower was last year. I don't know why I want to show you the worm, but worms are fascinating. They're great for the garden. They are a sign of great soil health. I lost him. Oh, there's one. So, we have worms. All right. The ones I lost went into the asparagus right here. They'll be okay. Well, looky there. That's chard. That's some hardy stuff. So those are going to go into this. We might just put them up above here. I'll start with the prettiest. Hey, Wormy. Okay. You know, I may just replace all these strawberries in the spring. Hopefully they'll make it through. They look pretty sorry right now, but it is February, so we'll see. Probably in April, May, just how lively they become. Plugged him in. Plugged him in. Okay, we'll see. What I'm doing here is I'm replacing the raspberry plant with the trumpet vine, and I'll figure out where the raspberry plant will go next. Because I think it'll look really cool to have the trumpet vine going over the cattle panel, just like we did over yonder. That is a trumpet vine. And no, it's not dead, it is dormant. And the idea is for it to be trained to go over this trellis. I pruned it back some last year, and we are going to try again. So over here, as you're walking to the garden, to the second gate, and it will go over the cattle panel, like so. I think I'll make it quite pretty. And then there's a second cattle panel in the main entrance, the first entrance where the bunnies are. That will be honeysuckle. It'll be in the center because, you know, kind of symmetrical that way. I don't want two trumpet vines next to each other. So I think that would be quite lovely. Heavy terracotta. Look at this. Shoot it. There we have it. That will climb up. It's a vine. It will continue up the cattle panel. Look at the blue sky. Beautiful. It truly is a fall spring today. Wow. What are you guys staring at? Huh? What are you staring at? Excuse the Harley in the background. I love Harleys, but not in town. I know. We are just going to put this right here. However, we get a lot of shade under this rhododendron. You're such a good girl. Hi, yes. Yes, I love you. I love you. Yes. Okay, I changed my mind. I don't want it on that side. I want it on the other side where it was. So I'm going to put it back. Indecisive Gardener. Okay, so here is the honeysuckle I'm going to be planting. It's another item that we sell where I work. I am not disclosing where I work, although I think I accidentally did in one video, but don't search for it. For my privacy. Just saying. Maybe there'll become a day where, you know, maybe they could sponsor me. Maybe. Pipe dream. Anyway, so the instructions are on the back. It says to remove the bag, remove all the material that's inside. While planting hole is being prepared, place plant in a pail of water so that the roots are well soaked and all packing material is washed off. Do not soak more than 2 hours, and soak the roots only. What's wrong, baby? Why do you get nervous when I do this? Every time I film, she gets nervous. Soaking for an extended period of time may cause the plant to rot. Okay, so that is a thing. All right, so let's dig hole 8 to 10 inches. The container is well deep enough. Okay, let's do this. So I have this nifty hory. Love this thing. It has measuring, so I can do the 8 to 10 inches. And let's open up this bad boy. What are you looking at? Huh? What are you looking at? Yeah. I'm gonna shake the dirt off into the container. This is gonna be fun. With the marionberries right here. It's gonna be a pokey job. Before I soak the roots, I'm gonna put this in the compost. This is really good for worms. This is good worm food, I should say. It's great. Okay, there you have it. Nice and clean. Now I gotta soak it in a bucket for, what was it, 2 hours? No longer than 2 hours. Okay, there we have it. It's soaking. Probably set a timer for, hour and a half to be safe. Okay, so while we're waiting, clean this up. This is a lilac, and it's gotten really bushy. Now that it's dormant, I would like to trim it. What I want to do is trim the small pieces down here and get it so it's not going to have one trunk. I mean, there's a lot of branches here, but it's not going to be a trunk and then it spreads out. That's not going to happen. But I can get all these little tiny ones out of here and clean it up some. Hey baby, you gotta move. Thank you. Oh, it's already looking good. Next is the roses. Gotta get those done. I like to do them in November, but I always forget. Now we got the bottom part. We are going to trim the front so I don't get poked in the back when I sit at the table right here and have dinner during the summer. Just deciding how tall I want it to be. Bushy. I think we're good. That broken off. I'll be from the ice storm. Yeah. By the way, a little side note. I rescued some plants. We had these outside at work and we had that freeze. So we're gonna figure out a way to pop them into a container so they don't spread. But we have crocuses and little miniature daffodils. So cute. What I really want to do is get one of those strawberry pots and plug them in I have a whole bunch of them along the line of the lawn, maybe. We have containers there that are falling apart, so I want to replace them. However, strawberry pots that I found already are $30. Hey, go play. Go play. Go play with your sister. I'm annoyed. Yes, I am. While we're here, we've had enough sun that they actually grew some. Look at this. Much better than a couple weeks ago. That one's got some new growth. I believe this is the same variety as the other. Yeah, I've buried them. I can't tell what they are. Anyway, I'm pretty sure these are from Taro seeds though. Anyway, and then there's this kind. Look at the dew. Excuse the noise, the dogs are going crazy. But I want to check. Oh my gosh, girls, let's check. There they are. Hey little guys. Oh my gosh. That is tulip bulbs. Okay, just a little quickie. Hello, Mr. Mouse. We have the tundra. It's starting to get bigger. Now that spring's here. Very early spring, so yeah, again, we will get some more snow probably, and definitely ice. Not like we had though. Yeah. They are definitely getting bigger. Even our stunted one looks bigger. Wow. Wow. It's amazing what fertilizer will do. Okay, here is the elephant garlic. Maybe I should mulch it more. I think I should. They look like they may survive. I mean, they are underground. Exciting. I was heartbroken when I thought I killed them. They are an elephant garlic that my mom's been growing since 1980s when I was a teenager. So they are special. And here, this is just garlic that I think I bought from the grocery store actually. And it's coming back too. This may be more elephant garlic, but I can't remember, so it might be just extras that didn't fit in the last bed of regular garlic. Okay, so it's getting dark. I'm done pruning the lilac and my phone died, so I had to recharge it and did some editing while I was waiting. And now it's time to put the honeysuckle into that container by the cattle panel. So hopefully I don't run out of dark or out of light. It is getting dark. So let's get this show on the road. Here is the bucket. And we're gonna take that honeysuckle that has been soaking into the ground, or actually the container. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. No. Okay, there it is. It's in. Wish us luck. These will have to wait until tomorrow. I'll rescue them, I promise. I'll get them in the ground. You gonna wish me luck, baby? Yeah? Okay. What are you pointing at? Huh? Why were you pointing? I swear she has pointer in her. What's out there? I don't see anything. Is there a rabbit? Get wild rabbits. We've had owls. Of course, there's always birds and squirrels. There is a story about a squirrel. Where I work, we sell peanuts. They're unsalted, big bag too, and they seem to be the best seller at the store. At least one of them. And you know, people in our area are supporting their addiction, the squirrel addiction to peanuts. These little suckers will plant peanuts all through my garden. They will dig up everything. You'll see all kinds of holes all through the garden. And it's because the squirrel decided to eliminate whatever was there and replace it with a peanut. So, all of you who are supporting the squirrel addiction to peanuts, can you please find a different hobby? Because this gardener is getting very fed up. Anyway, remember to plant kindness, to grow love, and God bless. Have an awesome day, actually evening, and I'll see you next time. See ya.